Welcome home to me. We have been gone 3 days, and I think 3 days is all the garden can handle without any watering because there's a lot of crispy things out there. First things first. So walking out the front door, I couldn't see the mulberry. I think it fell over there. I'll have to go over there next. But I just had watered. I keep forgetting what this is called. Oh my god. Azalea? No, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's what my kid got me for Mother's Day. And then this Johnny Jump Ups I put in, I thought they were dead, and apparently they live. So they're so cute. And this little heuchera I took from my mother-in-law's patch, and I'm hoping to get my own going. And we've got new growth, so it just has to overwinter. But while I was here, I saw a real pest, which is called the spotted lanternfly. And at first, when it's a baby, it's black with white spots, and then it turns to this red with white spots and black spots, and then it becomes a flying thing with mostly red wings. And it's been swimming for hours. It was like 4 or 5 hours already it's been in the water. But that's where it's gonna stay, because that doesn't get to live. I also brought out my seedlings that were under lights in the basement. I think they liked that cooler situation for a little while. I did reseed pumpkin and zucchini because they're obviously very poor to no germination. I think I put in more Brussels sprouts, I'm not sure. Nothing's come up yet, but the rest survived. I'm pretty much a come home, get everything out of the way type person. But, ooh, that looks really bad. I looked at it and I said, I'll do it later. So this is the ground cherries, looking very fried and very fruitful. So I'm going to water that right after this. The strawberries fared better. The scented geranium looks fine. The lettuce looks fine because there's like a little reservoir at the bottom over there. The parsnips look fine. The green stalk looks okay. The rice looks okay. Yeah, summer savory and winter savory look okay. So the winter savory, being more established, is a lot healthier than the summer savory. And then the arugula keeps getting eaten up by something. That's that. I did get a chance to water this just before, so those look fine. Those look fine. The brassicas. This pot was fine. This had already run its water out. It was still wet, so I filled that up. And the fennels come into flower, at least one of the stalks. Otherwise, everything looks good. Oh, for foxglove, it is advantageous to deadhead or harvest, because then you get all these side branches and you get lots more flowers. And the basil did fine, held up no problem. If anything, this little patch would have fried, but it looks like whatever's coming up, little seedlings are okay too. And the lambs are putting out more flower. Oh, dog. So that's cool. This has become an overgrown mess that I really need to get the weed whacker out for. Okay, the mulberry is fine. It just knocked over the netting. It's growing really well. I think I should contact somebody about these honeyberries and get them replaced. At least if I dig them up, then look at the root system, I can tell if they're gonna come back or not. And I still have these 9 barks that need to be topped. These are a little bit younger than that line that we pruned recently. So these have held on. Ooh, the zinnias popped. A couple. A little pale pink. This is a little deeper. And that's it. Uh-oh. Looks like some fur over there. Like a squirrel or something. Ew. That's dried up. Oh, pumpkins. Pumpkins have gotten bigger. Yeah, the dog got in here the day before we left. But luckily, it looks like she hasn't made a return visit. These are looking dried up as well. Ooh, our first tomato, red cherry. Let's pick it. And, well, I could use another day. All right, fine. Do it another day, but that's also very dry. Let's see how these melons are doing. Oh, not melons. Squashes are looking more robust than when we left. Don't see any fruit yet. Oh, yeah, I see one up there in the trees. Wonderful. That's the butternut. Let's see, the Moroccan. I see a baby in the Moroccan too. And the acorn. I don't see any. I'm not looking very closely here, but it's definitely starting to shade out my little basil. That's okay. And definitely nothing on that orange glow watermelon. And then the zucchini. Ooh, there's zucchini. Oh my gosh. There's definitely a big one I saw. Where's the others? So what happened to the one that was supposed to be there? Because I only see the one over here. Okay, it's not big enough yet, so we have time. Oh, yep, that could use another day or so. So yeah, I think a cage of some kind is going to be necessary for these in the future. If I learned any lessons. Oh, there it is, the little baby one there. There's another one behind it, but I can't see it. But I'm surprised it didn't get any bigger than that. And then this area looks the same. How are the cucumbers? Oh, there's a giant one. That was quick. That definitely needs to be picked today. But everything... Oh, there's a Armenian one. That's good. Wasn't sure that was going to make it. So, alright, we have cucumbers starting to come in. Looks like I got some digging going on here. This is lobelia. And some weeds. I didn't get to... yep, we got some digging. Something's been digging. I didn't get a chance to harvest the mint or anything. These are still alright. It looks like we're going to get some kind of pinkish display on this yarrow. That would be exciting. The wine berries are really yummy, but there's very few of them left. Ooh, a mother load. This one was hidden. So it hasn't gotten picked yet. Yeah. That would be a dream, to just be fed fruit. Fresh fruit on call. So I'm guessing the critters are also looking for water. Well, they didn't bother this bed. Weird. Alright, everything here looks copacetic, other than needing water. They're not suffering. The beans are fine there. These little onions are fine. Those tomatoes are good. And the peppers can withstand some dryness. This area is looking crazy, but now we have one dying bean plant. What happened to that? It got chewed maybe. Have to investigate that tomorrow. But the others are fine. Now I thought I only planted one kind of corn, but I'm seeing some with very colorful stalks. So I guess they got mixed together. I don't really want to take the fence down to get a better look at the tomatoes, but they look like they're a-okay. There's a few more cat-faced or fused blossoms that I want to get out of the way, so I'm not really interested in those fruits. But looks like I'm not seeing too much blossom end rot on these first ones. Now those were the really big heirloom ones. Okay, I see some paste coming up, but they're a little bit slower, and usually it's those that get the blossom end rot for sure. So we'll still have to see how that goes. These greens are good. The okra and eggplant look pretty okay. Looks like they need some feeding. They look yellow from here. And this overgrown mess needs some weeding as well. This is the tallest of the ground cherries I've ever grown. In the containers, of course. So I didn't feed the hydrangeas any acid this spring, so they're all pink. Purplish pink. There's a little lightning bug. What's it called? Yep. Firefly. And the limelight over there doing nicely. Those daisies, my one gladiola, and my very sad lantana. Ooh, you need water, quick. And then I saw this out the window. Not good at all. What happened? Definitely looks like that's been ravaged. Like something came in the bed and just, came in the bed and just chomped away at all the main stems. So we'll have to come here tomorrow and see if there's anything to rescue of that. Oh, the sunflower is almost peaking. And these pumpkins are still alive. Oh, I see dying off. So something, I see disconnection there, and of course a fruit there. So that may or may not be on a living vine. We'll find out eventually. But on this side, no, doesn't look like anything on this direction. Alright, I made that short and sweet. I don't want to be out here for too long today. I might water a bit after this, just the most affected plants. And yeah, that's a pretty... Oh, I know what I forgot to show you. The IBC tote ran dry because that automatic water thing got tilted. So obviously the water just kept running and running and running So it wasn't empty, so the chicken still had water, but the tote is now empty. So it's gonna take me a while to fill that back up because it's probably not gonna be like any heavy rains in the near future. But aside from that, everything else is okay. All right, I will talk to y'all again soon. I guess this is, yeah, I think the last video was the garden tour for July. I will put that on the playlist as such because I don't see much difference happening unless it like rains profusely in the next couple of days. Then the last week of July is gonna be more of the same. So yeah, I'll just keep you updated and take you along when I do stuff. I am gonna pull quite a bit of things that are dying, bolting, making more space for some of the things we do want in the ground for the fall. So that's on the docket. Other than that, I will talk to y'all again soon. So I'll harvest more. Bye.